Hello friends, in this episode I am going to teach you about the costumes of northeastern states of India, that is costumes of women, details of costumes, jewelry, accessories and special features of northeastern states of India. If we see the objectives of this course, to get acquainted with the costumes of northeastern states of India and to know about the accessories and special features of different states. First we will learn about the costumes and accessories of the Sikkim. Sikkim is a mountainous state bounded by the Tibet in the north, Bhutan in the east, Nepal in the west, Bengal in the south. Sikkim is the 22nd Indian state, consists of the three broad ethnic groups, that is Nepalis, Bhutias and Lepchas. So, now we will see about the Nepalese women costume. If we observe the Nepalese women costume, the Nepalese women wear a full sleeved blouse, that is called chaubandi choli, fastened with the help of the 4 threads, and a saree called feria, the free end of which is tucked in at the waist instead of being taken over the upper part of the body. For any additional covering of the upper part of the body, a cloth called hembari is wrapped over the choli and is passed under the arms. Now, we will see about the ornaments of the Nepalese women. The ornaments used by the Nepali women are sirbandi, that is tiara, kanta, necklace, naugeri, necklace of pearls, and charanihari, another type of the necklace, tilhari, it is done with the green beads with a long gold pendant worn normally by the married women, and bulaki, nose ring, dungri, nose pin, tikmala, chandrahar, cheptisan, gadwari, these are the earrings owned by the Nepalese people, chura of silver, that is a bracelet, and kali, a thick heavy pile made out of the silver. These are the ornaments used by the Nepalis. Now, we will see about the Bhutia women costumes. Bhutia women wear a sleeveless brocaded outer garment, that is called mokho, flowing down to the feet, a woolen apron with the multicolored stripes and a brocade work, that is called pangden, and a silk sash, that is kerak, around the waist. A silken full sleeved blouse, that is called hanju, is worn underneath the ko. Other articles of the dress consist of a dome like fur cap with the 4 flaps spreading out the tsering kengap shambu, and hand-sewn velvet and the leather shoes, that is called sampo. Now, we will see about the Bhutia women traditional ornaments. The jewelry items used by the Bhutia women are encho, encho means earring, ko, necklace, firu, that is pearl ornaments, diyu, that is gold bangle, and joko, that is ring. Now, we will see about the Lepcha women costumes. The traditional dress of the Lepcha women is dambun. It is a saree like wear which covers the body from shoulder to the ankle and is kept in a place with the pins at the shoulders. A sash is worn around the waist. A long sleeve blouse called togo is worn underneath the dambun. The sleeves are generally kept folded below the elbows. The head is covered by the square scarf, that is called gori, which is knotted at the back of the head. Now, we will see about the traditional ornaments of the Lepcha women. The beautiful ornaments used by the Lepcha women are namchok, that is earring, lak, that is necklace, gar, that is the bracelet. Now, we will move on to the accessories and costumes used by the Assamese. The traditional dress of Assamese women is mekla, blouse and chadar. Mekla is a straight cut skirt worn around the waist and reaching the ankles. It is made out of the rectangular piece of cloth, that is 2.7 meters by 0.9 meters, of which is the 2 vertical free ends are stitched, so that it can be worn like a lungi. The lower half of the mekla is sometimes richly embroidered. Mekla is worn over the petticoat. Blouse is the upper garment. Chadar, that is the another length of the cloth, sometimes embroidered, is wrapped around the upper part of the body like a shawl. The popular ensemble is silk mekla, blouse and cotton chadar, all in the matching colors. After marriage, another wrapper is used which is known as the reha, a 4-yard long scarf with the tasselled ends. This is wrapped around the waist to cover the midriff. Elderly women in rural areas use the mekhla in the old style, in which it is tied high above to cover their breasts. Thus, the lower end of the garment does not extend beyond the knees. In this style, the blouse is not required. The regions bordering West Bengal and the towns, the saree exists side by side with the mekhla, blouse, chadar ensembles. Now, we will see about the traditional ornaments of the Assamese. The state rich tradition of the manufacturing gold jewellery dates back to several centuries. Some of the popular traditional Assamese jewellery include Lokaparo, Keru, Turiya, Jangphai, Longkeru, Sona and Makori. And necklaces include Golpata, Satsori, Zanbiri, Bena, Dolbiri, Dugdugi, Birimoni, Mukutamoni, Polmoni, Silikamoni and Magardana. They use the diversified rings including the Senpata, Jatinjia, Bakarpata and others. Some designs are exclusively found in this region only. The jewellery is typically handmade and the designs mostly depict the flora and fauna treasures of the regions. The traditional designs of Assamese jewellers are simple but decorated with the vibrant red gemstones, ruby or maina. Black, red and green colors on gold jewelleries are most favorite among the buyers. These colors also dominate the traditional dresses of the tribes and communities of the northeastern states. Now, we will see about the costumes and accessories of the Meghalaya, a mountainous range that stretches from west to east, comprising Garo, Kashi and Jantia hills. 80% of the population of this state is tribal. The Garo, Kashi and Tnar, that is Jantia, are the dominating groups. The women first wear the chemise, that is the underwears, before putting on a frock or blouse. The traditional dress is worn over these western garments. The traditional dress include the Jainsen, Topmokliya and Jainkam. Jainsam is a colorful silk cloth that is 3.7 meters to 4.6 meters by 0.9 meters with beautifully designed borders. The folded middle part of the cloth rests like a bag and the two free ends passing below the left and right arms are drawn up crosswise to be tied over the right and the left shoulders respectively. Topmokliya woolen headscarf is placed over the head and its two corners are pulled below the chin, where they cross each other before being tied at the back. Jainkam, a woolen cloth that is the 1.8 meters by 1.4 meters is placed to cover the back, while its two upper corners are tied on the chest. During the work, Jain Krisha, a piece of cotton cloth, is worn instead of the silken Jainsam. The two corners of the upper end of the Jain Krisha are tied together at the right shoulder and the middle part of the upper end passes through the left side under the left arm around the body. The lower end hangs closely around the body up to the ankles. There is not much to distinguish between the dresses of Pnar and the Kashis. The Pnar women in the old traditional style used to tie the end of a piece cloth round the shoulder before wrapping it tightly around the upper part of the body. This article of dress was called the Shakhap. The lower part of the body was wrapped by the another piece of the cloth, which was tied at the waist by the third piece of cloth. Over this they wore the Kakrish, a rectangular piece of cloth sometimes having decorated borders on all the four ends. Kakrish is still worn in the manner Jain Krisha is worn by the Kashis. It is placed lengthwise vertically over the body with the middle of the upper end resting under the left arm and its two corners tied at the right shoulder. The lower end of the cloth hangs loosely up to the ankles. Thus, the Kakrish completely covered the front, the back and the right side, while its two lengthwise edges come close together on the right side. The open ends facilitate easy movement. The old traditional dress of Nar women has been replaced by the dress of Kashi women. The Garo women wear a handloom cloth called the Dakmunda along with the saree, blouse and mekla. Now we will learn about the costumes and accessories of Tripura. The state has no mountain proper, but the land is uneven because of the low hills. Bengal is comprising both Hindus and Muslims constitute the major community. They follow the same tradition in dress as prevalent in the Bengal. Among the 19 tribes, Tripuras constitute the most predominant sections. Tripura women wear a scarf that reaches down to the knees and use a small piece of cloth called the Risha. Ri means cloth, Sha means small, as they are the breast garment. Other tribes like Riengs, Jamtiyas, Chakmas and Kolis follow the same pattern of the dress. There is a custom among the scantily clad Kukis to enlarge the holes in their earlobes. Bigger holes are considered a sign of beauty. Traditional ornaments used by the Tripura women. The jewelry of Tripura are very unique and crafted by the local people. The jewelry are made of mainly bronze, silver and copper. The uniqueness of this jewelry is for the coin shaped designs. Coins of metal are made to form a necklace or earrings or anklets or even headbands. The coins are being decorated with the ancient cultural descriptions in art from such as picture of Lord Shiva killing the cruel king Tripur. The women prefer to wear a big and heavy bangles known as the khara for traditional occasions. Animal horns and bones are also used for the jewelry making. The jewelry designs also encrypt the relation between the man and wild. For example, a necklace made in design the Gaur buffalo head or headbands made from the animal bones. Many also use bird feathers to decorate the headbands. The Tripura Museum shows a collection of coin jewelries with the reigning kings or the kingdom's history was sculptured. Plain and the round heavy metal necklaces are owned by the Riang women. Apart from the coin jewelries, there are the handmade bamboo and cane jewelries. The village craftsmen use their art to transform bamboos into various items such as bamboo bangles, bamboo earrings, cane trendy necklaces and many other articles. The bamboo earrings are very lightweight and all the bamboo jewelries come in the various and attractive colors also. Now we will see about the costumes and accessories of the Manipur women. The main garment of Manipur women consists of a sheet of cloth called the fanik. Elderly women fold it high up around the body so as to cover the breast as pass it under the armpits. The upper end is tucked in at the side of the body. It has now become more common to wrap it round the waist like a skirt reaching the ankles. Besides a blouse, a white chadar is used to cover the head. The fanik has either a uniform color or stripes of black, white, red or blue running across it. It may also have geometrical patterns embroidered on its borders. Muslim women wear shirt. Now we will see about the traditional ornaments of the Manipur women. The ornaments have more relevance in Manipur, where women are generally fair and beautiful. The ornaments making them look even more elegant, just like the shining land. The land of Manipur was itself known as the Snalaipag up to Methi, is of state and the Subarnabhu to the rest of the India, both signifying the land of gold. This means that either gold was available in abundance or the land was known for the consuming gold. Either way, it is certain that the land was linked with the precious yellow metal since mythological age. In fact, the modern term Manipur means the land of gems. If the modern term and ancient terms of the land be linked, their literally meaning would be gold ornaments studded with gems. Now we will see about the costumes and accessories of the Nagaland women. Nagaland, India's eastern frontier state, has the 16 Naga tribes and 4 non-Naga tribes according to the 1971 census. In order of population, the major Naga types are the Evo, Konyak, Sema, Chakhesang, Angami, Lotha, Sangtan, Phom and Chang. In the district of Kohima, situated in the south of the state, the traditional dress patterns among the different tribes like the Angami, Cheksang, Jelyagrong and Regma are almost the same, though there are variations in the mode of wearing the dresses. The short mekhla of the woman, a sheet of black cloth rolled along the waist, comes down to the knees or reaches down to cover the legs. The colors of the stripes and their arrangement vary from tribe to tribe. A bodice cover the breasts. Over the dress is worn a apron which is either fastened on the both sides of the collarbone or fixed along the one side by one end, and the other is allowed to hang below an armpit. They also wear a shawl generally suspended from one of the shoulders. Lotha women wear a black short mekhla decorated with hands reaching down to the knees. A black cloth covers the upper part of the body. The Evo tribe in the west wear a similar dress. Mekhlas with small red squares of wool woven on the cloth are quite common among the Evo tribes. Konyak women wear a very short mekhla. The women of all the tribes keep long hair and tie it in a knot at the back. It is of interest that though traditional dresses are still allowed by the rural sections, they are being replaced or supplemented in many places by the other attires. Educated women wear the modernized skirt, blouse, saree, salwar and kameez are becoming as popular as the ankle length mekhla of the latest designs. Now, we will see about the traditional ornaments of the Nagaland women. The ornaments are simple but pretty. A necklace of beads is generally worn around the neck. The beads may be made of some kind of stones or shells. The ears are decorated with the tuft of cotton wool or red paper or anything else depending upon the individual's fancy. The armlets of ivory or brass. On the legs, rings of cane are worn by the Angamis and Konyak. These leggings are not merely ornamental, and it is said that they are an aid to climbing as well. All Naga tribes use the hair for decorations. In earlier days, human hair was very much sought after and women with the flowing locks were the most sufferers, but now goat's hair is the generally used. The dress and ornaments worn on ceremonial occasions are gorgeously colorful. Now, we will see about the costumes and accessories of the Arunachal Pradesh women. The state has a rich array of 25 major tribal groups which can be further subdivided into 80 subgroups, each having a dialect of its own. The women use a waistcloth and shawl. Exposure of the body over the waist is common. Both men and women wear a headdress made of the cane slips decorated with the beads and stones. The Singpho women wear a black jacket, an embroidered scarf, a waistband and a turban. In Lohit district, the Mishmi women wear a long black skirt with the colored stripes, an embroidered bodice, a colorful waistband and shawl. The dress of the Khamti tribe is almost similar to that of the Singphos. The tribes constitute 92% of the total population of the Subansiri district. Nishis, earlier called the Daflas, are numerically the most predominant and powerful tribe of the Subansiri. The costumes of Nishi women consist of the skirt of woven fiber. Sometimes it has striped designs and a green border. Like the men, they also wear a blanket which is tied at the waist with a ribbon. Its lower edge reaches up to the knees and the upper part is tucked over the right shoulders. The women love to girdle their waist with a belt of cane, a chain of metal rings and a chain with a number of flat square metals. For an anklets, they use a pair of tight fitting cane garters. Now, we will see about the traditional ornaments used by the Arunachal Pradesh women, that is silver rings, earrings cut from the bamboo beads decorated with the beads or the turquoises. So, in this episode we have learned about the costumes of northeastern states of the India. Thank you.